Wow. So he is not with me, is against me. And he who does not gather with me scatters abroad. You know, they accuse Jesus of casting out demons by the power of Satan, the power of Beelzebub, the fly demon. But all the while they were servants of Satan themselves. They were seeking to frustrate the work of God. Amen. And some was aware of what they were doing, and some acted in ignorance. Amen. Paul said when he crucified the church, he was doing that in ignorance. But once he became knowledgeable, we got people that are knowledgeable still acting like they're ignorant. We got sins of omission and commission. What is that? Sins we know of and don't know of. Right? It's still sin. And we need not allow the enemy to use us to distract. Let the enemy use us to disrupt, destroy the work of the Lord that's going forth. You either with me or you against me. You either gather with me or you. It's a war going on. You're on somebody's side. Amen. We can do it with our conversations by releasing stuff in the atmosphere. You know, the mouth is very powerful, the tongue. It's life and death, right? So the enemy will use you to speak death into a situation. Let you realize what you're doing. And once it's in the atmosphere, things start happening. You know how powerful our mouth is? Things start happening. In the beginning, you see God spoke. Dear doctor. God spoke, and then the spirit began to move. When we speak, things begin to move. We're the image of God. When Daniel prayed, things began to move in the atmosphere. Then there was another war going on because that Mike came down again, had to deal with the angel of Persia to try to stop the flow of what God was doing. Territorial demon. But oftentimes the main problem is within our own self. Our problem is that we wrestle with flesh, we wrestle with self. Look at James chapter 4. James chapter 4. James chapter 4, 1 through 3. We find that we wrestle with our own self. A lot of stuff that's going on. If you only just take a look at self. That's why a lot of times when we go through situations, God don't change the situation. He changed us. Because we dealing with self. More sort of what we see. Anybody there? James 4, 1 through 3. Somebody read that?
Come they not hence, even of your lust and their war and your member. Ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have, and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that you may consume it upon yourself.
It's all about you. It's all about us. It's all about flesh. What causes this stuff and stuff that fights among you? Amen. Anytime there's issues in the church, it's because somebody wants something they can't have, or wants somebody else anointed, somebody else. Now all you got to do is ask God, what is it you have me to do? Because I'm part of this body. I want to be the best piece there is. But I want to be in line with what you have me to be. What you have me to do. What causes these things? Do not come from evil desires that war within you. Satan wanted to be God. That was his problem. Okay. You can speak, sir. In Mark chapter 9, let's go there. Mark chapter 9, verse 38 through 40. The Gospel according to Mark, chapter 9. Verse 38 to 40. That's a dynamic duo just came in the door. Amen. Amen. Thank God for you. Anybody made it there yet? Mark chapter 9, 38 through 40. Somebody read that? Yeah.
Now, John answered him, saying, Teacher, everyone who does not follow us casting out demons in your name. And we forbade him, because he does not follow us. But Jesus said, Do not forbid him. For no one works in miracles in my name, and still afterwards speak evil of me. For he who is not against us is on our side.
Amen. Amen. Jesus said, he who is not against us is on our side. So some might think that this contradicts what Jesus said in Matthew 12 and 30. So we need to go, somebody need to go back to Matthew 12 and 30. And somebody need to go back and read, we stick with 9. You can put your hand on Mark 9, 38 through 40. Because see, we talked about before the problem we have as far as becoming one in the kingdom of God and really going after the right enemy is that we had divisions among us by denomination and stuff like that. And so we can look at it in this sense too, that if you're not against me, you're on my side. If you're not against Christ, you're still on the same side. You just got issues. So we want to look at in Mark 9, 30 through 40 and Matthew 12, 30. Read Matthew 12 and 30 first, and then we'll look at Mark 9, 30 through 40. I'm going to tell you, sometimes there's people who will tell you that the Bible contradicts itself. God's word is true. The only problem is us. His word is true. And every man is a liar. Okay, what does it say in Matthew 12 and 30? Now listen to Matthew 12 and 30. Somebody read it loud. Go ahead, somebody.
He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad.
Okay, Mark 9, 38 through 40. Because he said he's not with me, he's against me. And here it said, he who is not against me is on my side. Okay, go ahead. Mark 9, 38 through 40.
John said to Jesus, Teacher, we saw someone using your name to cast out demons, but we told him to stop because he wasn't in our group. Don't stop him, Jesus said. No one who performs a miracle in my name will be able to speak evil of me. Anyone who is not against us is for us.
Amen. So what we read in Matthew is a matter of salvation. We're either for Christ or we are anti-Christ. You know it's only two ways, but if you're not for Christ, you're anti-Christ. You know that? Right. You're either down with him or you're not. You anti-him or you in him or you anti-him. Right? Well, yeah. No man. And with that, you know why? Because you really would hate one and love the other. Because you can't live that way. Spirit won't allow you to do that. All right? You be fighting like crazy to overrule him. But what we read in Mark is a matter of service. One is a matter of salvation. One is a matter of service. Right? This helps out when we deal with the different denominations. The methods may change, but the mythology may change, but the message will always be the same, or should. Because if we in one spirit to drink, we should all be speaking the same thing. If I go to a place and you talk about something ain't in the Word of God, we ain't on the same page. You go someplace, some people say, well, you know that message I heard over there, God was dealing with me with that. I heard it over here, I heard it over there, because he revealed those things to all of us. Now it's up to us to give it to the people. Now we may have our own agenda and just do what we want to do or feel what we think is necessary, whatever we want to do. Right? But the Spirit of God is the same Spirit working in all. One Spirit to drink. One Spirit to drink. And he's not contradicting. Amen. He's not contradicting.
Teacher.
Yes, sir.
So much of the time, we direct. I hate to use the word, but I'm using. We direct our fight towards the other individual.